Do you know, guys, even today, there is a temptation, fitnah, that considers the chain of prophets to be continuous, and their claim is that there may be a prophet after our Prophet Muhammad. In 1901, a person named Mirza Ghulam Ahmad Qadiani, a hypocrite and Dajjal, claimed prophethood, which was a completely false claim because we know that our beloved Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, is the last prophet of Allah, and no new prophet will be born after him. Qadiani, Ahmadi, those who believe in this false person Mirza Qadiani are called those who call themselves Muslims but do not believe in the end of prophethood of our Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and Mirza Ghulam Ahmad Qadiani is also believed to be a prophet. The Ahmadiyya movement in Islam, called by Muslims everywhere as Qadianism, was established in 1889 by the founder Mirza Ghulam Ahmad Qadiani, 1835 to 1908. In a small Punjabi village of India, Mirza Ghulam Ahmad Qadiani's family were in the service of the British colonial powers, and, to his dying days, Mirza Ghulam openly declared his allegiance to the British imperialism. In fact, the culmination of his service to foreign power was his declaration that resistance to oppressors, jihad, as ordained in the Holy Quran by God, had become un-Islamic. Mirza Ghulam Ahmad Qadiani's life was laden with contradictory and anti-Islamic claims. In 1880, he declared himself to be only a Muslim writer. In 1885, he announced he was a revivalist, mujahid. In 1891, he claimed to be the promised Mehdi and the promised Messiah, and in 1901, he pronounced himself a prophet of God, facing an open and strong opposition by Muslim scholars and religious leaders for this blasphemous declaration and other teachings which belittled Jesus Christ, peace be upon him, and contradicted the Quranic revelations. He also announced that he was the second and improved coming of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, with authority to reinterpret the Holy Quran at his pleasure. Not happy with mere prophethood, in 1904, he declared himself the Krishna, the Hindu Lord. Obviously, like an unethical modern-day politician, he was trying to appeal to all uneducated segments of the public in India. The goal of the Ahmadiyya mission is, and has always been, to confuse uninformed Muslims, divide the Ummah, prevent resistance to oppressors, jihad, and provide an alternative to non-Muslims who find the message of Islam appealing. Quite cunningly, they do so by using Islamic terminology and teachings, and hiding the controversial writings of their founders. Today, only the most learned Muslims are able to attend one of their functions and realize that their brand of Islam is a form of kufr, disbelief. Even when their leaders mention the kalima, I bear witness there is only one God and Muhammad is his messenger, they are referring to their founder who proclaimed himself to be, God forbid, the second improved coming of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and not to the true Prophet of Allah. Muslim brethren everywhere should not be confused by Qadiani leadership's superficial use of Islamic concepts to promote their cult. Our beloved Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and the four Caliph also faced such false prophets. Of particular interest is the claim by an Arab, named Musaylama, to prophethood, during the latter part of the life of the Prophet, peace be upon him. Although he simply claimed co-prophethood with the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, of Arabia, and did not believe any other teaching of the Holy Quran, he and all of his mislead followers were declared out of the fold of Islam by righteous believers, under the leadership of Hazrat Abu Bakr Siddiq and with the unanimous consensus of all the companions of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. A victorious war was waged against Musaylama for using Islamic concepts and claiming prophethood. This should indeed be sufficient evidence to declare the Qadianis as non-Muslims. May Allah protect us from their fitnah. Ameen.